What's up, fruitful investors? In this video, I want to talk about something that I always get asked from a lot of you guys on Instagram, on Facebook, people around me at meetings. They say, Matt, should I become a real estate agent just like you if I'm a real estate investor? So I'm going to answer this question once and for all on this YouTube channel. So let's go over the pros and cons. So some of the pros are, I got a lot listed here, is that you get to see the deals on the market before everybody else does. So I get to see them a couple days or right on the come on, I get to see them first before they get sent out to all these clients, etc. And I have access to the back end as well, so I can learn the market like really good, because this is all I do every single day. I'm just looking at properties, I'm learning the insides. What are properties renting for? What are properties selling for? I'm seeing all that firsthand all day at the, at my fingertips. So I'm learning the market like an expert level because I'm in it all day long, right? The second thing is that, like I said, or the third thing, you get access to the back end. So I get to see things that a lot of people don't. So like example, who owns what property? I get to see who's on title. There are many advantages to that. I'm not gonna go over that in the video because I'm just not. But there's a lot of back end stuff that I get to see, what are properties selling for even before they sold. Like before they firm up and actually sell or close, I get to see what properties sell for, when they're firm before they actually close. So just a lot of details like that when I'm looking for comparables. I get to see so much stuff. The best part is, the best pro is that you get paid to buy deals. So like whenever I buy my own duplexes or my own single family properties or properties I'm gonna flip, if it's on the market, I'm getting paid that commission to buy that property. So that's not the only reason why you should do it, but it's definitely a pretty cool perk to being a realtor and being a real estate investor. And again, the last but not least, the best pro, I kind of already went over it, but I'm fully immersed. Man, I'm spelling this all wrong. I had to Google this like 10 times how to spell this. I'm just gonna write a bunch of letters. I'm fully immersed in real estate. I'm just all in 100%. Again, this is all I do every single day, 24/7. So some pretty good pros there, but we'll get into why you shouldn't just do this just for this. Let's talk about some cons before we do that. So the cons are, and this is something that I tell everybody who wants to be a realtor. Everybody comes up to me and says, Matt, should I be a realtor? I'm just gonna let you know that it is very expensive just to be a realtor. So if you're working at the big brand name companies like Remax, Royal LePage, Keller Williams, all the other ones, Coldwell Banker, right? It is so disgustingly expensive to be a realtor, almost criminal, honestly. And I'm a realtor, I'm just calling them out right now because I don't work for those companies anymore. I'm calling you out. It's criminal what they charge real estate agents just to be a realtor. For example, on average, if you're working for these big name companies, it's probably about $500 to $1,000 a month just to be a realtor. And if you're not selling any real estate because you're just starting out probably, right? You gotta pay this anyway. They don't care that you're not selling deals. They'll tell you, oh, come to our brokerage. We got the best realtor training. We're gonna teach you all of this stuff. Guys, if you follow me and you know my marketing strategies, the stuff they're teaching is bullcrap. It's probably decent, but in 2019, in the new world of business and marketing, right? The stuff they're teaching is shit. Go knock on doors and try and get deals. Bullshit, right? It's all about social media marketing nowadays, and they're not teaching any of that stuff. Anyway, I'm getting off topic here. I'm going on a rant. I'm getting fired up. It's so expensive to be a realtor. And like I said, if you're not selling deals, you're paying that anyway. So if you're saying, I want to be a realtor because I'm an investor, I want to save some money on fees, just to kind of sum it up here. If you're buying probably 5 deals or less a year, you should not be a realtor because these fees are going to catch up. Like it's just not going to make sense. You're going to pay so much money. You have to go through the schooling. It's a little easier in the States, from what I understand, to be a realtor. It's like one course. In Canada, it's a lengthy course that costs quite a bit of money. It's like $5,000 and it takes probably a year long to do it. It's not worth going through all of that just to save commissions on a couple of your deals a year. If you're buying more than 5 deals a year like I am, okay, now it starts to make more sense. Now you can make more money on it, okay? The next con, I'm getting off topic here. I'm getting on a rant. It's not easy, man. A lot of people think being a realtor is so easy. It is such a grind. Like literally 24/7. If you're not cool with being on your phone 24/7 and just being obsessed with, real estate, then don't be a realtor, because that's what it requires. It is a real entrepreneur. Probably the truest form of entrepreneurship is being a real estate agent. And you need to be just totally obsessed. It is not easy. It took me like 6, 7 years before things started clicking, before the brand got out there, before clients were a steady stream. Before that, it was like hunger, man, like straight up, just chasing deals, chasing clients, not cool. It takes a while. So don't expect it to you just walk into being a realtor and leads are just gonna fall on you. You're gonna be selling real estate like crazy. No way, man. Probably not gonna happen. The next con is you're on your own. And this is the truth. So like I said, the big name companies, I'm not gonna name them again, just in case I'm going overboard here. I'm not gonna name them. You know who they are. They're not gonna help you. They're gonna tell you, oh, I got all this training, I'm there for you. Bullshit, they're not gonna do anything for you. Honestly, they're not. You're on your own. So just be prepared for that. You're gonna have to do your own marketing. You're gonna have to learn how to do marketing, how to do sales, how to talk to people. They don't teach you any of that stuff. Honestly, when you go through the real estate courses, they pretty much just teach you how to fill out the offer and how to not get sued. That's pretty much it. But when it comes to client interaction, marketing, how to negotiate, no, they don't teach you any of that, and neither will the big name companies, no matter what they tell you. And if they do give you, content for you to become a good realtor, it's bullshit anyway. It's 1985 content. Doesn't really work in 2019. Again, I'm getting fired up. But the biggest con for being a realtor is you need to disclose that you're a realtor. Every time you buy a property, you have to fill out a bunch of forms. If you want to do it the legal way, you have to fill out a bunch of forms stating, yes, I am a realtor. Yes, I'm going to make money on this property. And if you're like me and you're buying off-market deals from sellers, you also have to write in there, yes, I'm buying this property under market value and I will be making money on it. Okay, so you're probably gonna think, oh man, that's a big con. Like that's gonna just give the whole thing away. You're gonna tell the sellers, basically, yes, I'm screwing you and I'm gonna make money on this deal. Can you please sign this? That's essentially what you have to do. But honestly, I've never had a problem with that, even though that is a big con, that every time I buy a property, I gotta fill out like 1,000 forms because I'm a realtor, just to cover my ass, because I do things legal, man. I don't mess around. But you would think that's a big con, but for me, honestly, not once has a private seller said, once they read that, you're doing what to me? Get the hell out. I'm gonna go hire the big name realtor to sell us on the market. Remember, we're helping sellers get rid of their problems. Maybe they have a financial problem, maybe they have a health problem, or whatever. They're getting divorced and they just need to sell this house quickly. And I always tell them verbally up front on the first meeting, this is how my business model works. I need to buy your property under market value in order for me to make money. However, it's gonna be the easiest transaction you've ever done. I'm gonna take care of you 100%. When you come in with that level of caring, the seller's really not gonna care that you're a realtor. The only people who are gonna care that you're buying property under market value and you're screwing people is other realtors, because they know you're doing something that they can't do and they're jealous and they're trying to claw at you. Yeah, man, I'm getting off topic because this has happened to me so many times with all of my marketing online saying, I'll buy your house cash. We're gonna buy your house, no commissions, no fees. When realtors see that, they just jump all over you and go, you can't do that. You're taking business from us. So this is the con of being a realtor. You gotta disclose, you're gonna have realtors on your back. I should write that here. You got a target on your back, man. That's me drawing a target. When you're a realtor trying to be a real estate investor, you're gonna have targets all over your back from other realtors. So if you're not doing things illegally and you're not disclosing and you're not filling out the right forms, you're gonna get hit and it's gonna be bad. You're gonna get sued, okay? So that's the con of being a realtor, the biggest con as a real estate investor. You gotta disclose every single thing. However, going back to just wrapping this up, should you be a realtor? Okay, here's the thing. If you're obsessed with the idea of being a real estate agent and being involved in real estate 24/7, if you're really obsessed and willing to be obsessed, yes, you should be a realtor. It's a fantastic business. It's totally changed my life. Honestly, I wouldn't be here right now if I wasn't a realtor. I wouldn't have grown my real estate investing business, I don't think, if I wasn't a realtor. Being a realtor just like expedited my growth because I got to learn everything about the market. I was fully immersed, fully obsessed. I got all the data, I got all the back end stuff. It just helped me become a better real estate investor. However, if you're not obsessed with the idea of being a realtor and selling properties to clients to make commissions, to pay for the expensive fees, okay, then don't be a realtor. It's not worth, honestly. Just be a real estate investor. Go full on 100%. Be a house flipper. Be a wholesaler. Get wholesaling deals, whatever. You don't need to be a realtor if being a realtor just isn't cool for you. If you don't like the idea of selling properties, showing properties, it's not for you, man. But if that excites you, then 100% be a realtor. That was kind of a long-winded answer to a quick question, but I wanted to go over the pros and cons in detail with you, give you some stories about how it works, and I hope you learned something. If you did, smash that like button right below to find out more about me and how to get my book, get my courses, how to partner with me on deals. You can find out all about that in the links below, and I'll see you in the next video.